The Olympic Games are coming up soon, so if you would like to follow the figure skating events and want to know more about what's going on there, let me give you a short overview of the scoring system. I also made a separate video about the disciplines, programs, and elements, so if you are interested in that, check out the link below. In figure skating, the total score of a participant is added up from two rounds or segments. These are the short program and the free skate in single and pair skating, and the rhythm dance and the free dance in ice dance. So far, it's quite simple, but the tricky part comes when one tries to untangle the scoring system of an individual program, which luckily at least follows the same principle in each segment. So the total segment score of each short program free skate, rhythm dance, and free dance consists of the technical element score rewarding the execution of technical elements, the program component score that focuses on presentation, minus any deductions. But what do these two categories stand for exactly? The technical element score is what a skater or team receives for the execution of technical elements such as jumps, spins, or step sequences, for example. Each program or segment contains a different number of elements with certain requirements that differ by discipline and program. Each of these elements has a base value, which is assigned depending on difficulty by the ISU. It varies based on element type, group, number of rotations, or in many cases, different levels. The base value of a solo jump, for example, rises with the difficulty of the type as well as the number of rotations. So a double toe loop has a lower base value than a triple toe loop, while a triple toe loop has a lower base value than a triple flip, the flip being classified as a more difficult jump to execute. In another example, spins and many other elements, especially in ice dance, are classified into levels, starting with the base level and most often going up to level 4, reflecting the variety and complexity of the element. Each judge evaluates each element on a scale of -5 to +5 depending on quality. Then, based on the trimmed mean of the judges' scores, the grade of execution or GOE is calculated for each entry, which is then added to, or if it's a negative, deducted from the base value. Here you can see the tag box that's usually in the top left corner of your screen during the program, showing the base value and the GOE of the last executed technical element. Once the GOE is added to the base value for the entries, the scores make up the scores of panel. These scores of panel are then all added up and make the technical element score for this segment. While the elements and their base value differ in each discipline, the principle of scoring works the same. The program component score consists of composition, presentation, and skating skills. These are evaluated by each judge on a scale of 0,25 to 10 in increments of 0,25. From the judges' scores, the panel scores for each program component is calculated and it's multiplied by a set factor, this factor differing for each discipline and segment, to ensure that the technical element score and the program component score are balanced. These scores of panel then make up the program component score for the segment. Composition stands for the arrangement and integrity of the program, the elements and movements creating a meaningful whole in accordance with the musical structure. It rewards complex movements and the use of space, transitions, which are the connecting moves between and within the elements, the choreography's connection to the music, pattern and ice coverage, and the overall unity for the program as a whole. Presentation represents the athlete's connection to the music and dedication to their performance. It rewards musical sensitivity, expressiveness and projection, variety and contrast of movements and energy, and timing. Skating skills cover the ability of the skater to execute the elements and movements with blade and body control. It rewards quality of edges, steps, turns, and movements, variety of directions, clarity of body control, balance, glide and flow, power and speed on the ice, as well as unison for pair skating and ice dance. Skaters can also receive penalties independent from the above mentioned scores, which result in a deduction. This can be given for music or time limit violation, costume or prop violation, execution of banned elements, falls, interruption of the program, a late start, or choreography restrictions such as a non permitted touching of the ice or an excessive stop. So, to summarize, the total score of an athlete at an event adds up from the two segment scores, the score for the short program, or in ice dance, the rhythm dance, and the segment score of the free skate, or in ice dance, the free dance. These segment scores equal the technical element score, the program component score, minus any deductions. I tried to give you an overview of the gist of it, but if you would like to go for a deep dive of the scoring system, you will find some useful links below with the ISU's official website with much more details, as well as the complete list of the current base value of each element. You will also find my video there about the disciplines, the programs, and their respective elements. If you are interested, check it out as well. And I will see you soon with my take on the Olympics.